Hello everybody and welcome back to 1 Hour, 1 Life. My name is Twisted and today we are back with a brand new update, and my oh my, what an update it is. The apocalypse is back. Yes, so the apocalypse is back. If you don't know what the apocalypse is, I'm gonna explain it all in this video. But before I do that, I just have to warn you guys, this video is mostly gonna be me talking about the apocalypse and game concepts. I won't be playing optimal is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna basically just be a sponge around here, just gonna hang out most of the time while talking and just eating food and whatnot. Probably not gonna get a lot of good things done in this video. Just wanted to let you know that, because I want to talk about the apocalypse, because that is the name of the update, the Apocalypse 2.0 update. It's back. So first of all, for those of you who are new to the game, who haven't been here for the first apocalypse, what is the apocalypse? It is an event. Well, it's a recipe that you create. It's a thing that you craft that wipes out all the servers. Now, that's what the apocalypse was. So previously, when the apocalypse was added back in, I think it was back in April or so, if you crafted the apocalypse, you would destroy all the servers. They would all get completely wiped. Everyone would die, all families would die, all things were destroyed, all buildings were destroyed, everything was reset back to square one. That was the apocalypse. The problem with the apocalypse was, it was actually super easy to make. And there was no cooldown on it. So what happened, about 2 hours after the update, the first apocalypse was created, and then they started happening every hour. So we had a complete total server wipe every 90 minutes or so, which, as you can imagine, that's not a fun experience. You just play in the game and then all of a sudden you just die and everything gets wiped out and you have to start from scratch. It wasn't a very fun game experience at all. And thankfully it was removed within 24 hours and we haven't seen it since, until now. This time, the apocalypse is a little bit different. It is not as bad, but I don't understand the point of it. Really, like it's a horrible experience. Just imagine the situation. We're just playing around, farming, doing stuff. All of a sudden, we die. Everything we're working on gets destroyed. We get respawned as an Eve or as a baby in the middle of nowhere. That's not fun, because we were working towards something and all of it was destroyed. And we know that it's gonna happen again. So why would we even build? Why would we build a berry farm? Why would we build why would we do smithing? Because we know that everything's gonna get wiped out. Of course, everything in the game does get wiped out, of course, but that happens naturally. With the apocalypse, it just disrupts your gameplay completely, because you're doing something and then you're doing nothing because there's nothing to do, because everything got completely demolished by the apocalypse. That's why I understand why the apocalypse is back. This time, it's not as easy to trigger it repeatedly. It takes at least 24 hours to trigger the apocalypse, which I want to say that it's an improvement, but honestly, the apocalypse is such a bad, garbage, idiotic idea that it just cannot be improved. What does it do? It just, like, right now, disclaimer, this apocalypse is very easy to interrupt. So let's actually talk about how you actually trigger the apocalypse, because it's gonna be a bit easier for you to actually understand. The last apocalypse was triggered by finding a monolith in the desert, making 3 gold ingots, putting those ingots onto the monolith, and getting a horse with a carrot crown, tying that horse to the monolith. Doing that would wipe all the servers. Not just the server you were on, but all the servers in the game, even private servers. They would also get wiped. That was due to a bug, but they all got completely destroyed. Which, the bad thing about that was, what you could do, you could just spawn into server 11, or whichever server that was empty at a time, and since all servers are exactly identical, the map is exactly the same, you would know where to go, and you could easily just do it repeatedly. People were actually doing speedruns of apocalypses. No one could build anything. Villages would all just die out. Again, they were happening every 90 minutes. Every 90 minutes, everything would be wiped. This time, thankfully, as I mentioned, it's a bit more difficult to trigger. but I still don't think it's a good game mechanic at all. So let's just take a look in the jungle. There's a new item in the jungle called the Dark Nosage, which is obviously just Jason backwards. Let's see if we can find one. They're actually not that rare. I got stung. Of course, it's fine. I'll survive. And if you get stung, we just like run out into the non-jungle, and you'll be perfectly fine. Let's just go wait this out. So we had to find one of those Nosages. Let's just call him Jasons, basically. Let's call him Jason. That's gonna be a lot simpler for me to pronounce. Gonna find one of those Jasons. You have to use a bloody knife on a Jason, so you have to kill someone. Ideally, you are a girl and you just wait till you have a baby, kill the baby, and put the knife into the Jason. Your knife disappears, it's gone forever, but it gives you an item called the End Stone. You need a total of 4 End Stones. You need to do that 4 times to get 4 End Stones. Of course, you have to use a different Jason every time, because you can only use each Jason once. You'll find a total of 4 End Stones. And then you gotta put them into a new block called the End block, which is basically just the it's the stone block. You know, the classic stone block. You just drill a hole in it with a mallet and with a chisel. It does take a few tries to drill a hole, but again, none of those things are like very high tech. That's kind of what's disappointing about this Apocalypse to me. Like the idea with the Apocalypse is, I'm also just realized I don't have a hole marker. But we should probably make one before when you go off into the wilderness. Isn't like the idea supposed to be that it's like a super high-tech thing that you trigger when you're super advanced? Like knives and chisels aren't very high-tech items. They're just not. They've been in the game since day one. They are very simple, very basic. Like there are knives and chisels everywhere. They are a super simple item to get. Like there's 2 chisels right here for no reason. You know, that's what's kind of like weird about this to me. It's like actually crafting the materials for the Apocalypse is easier than the previous Apocalypse, because arguably getting 3 gold is a lot more difficult than making the end blocks for the Apocalypse. The hard part is you have to put 4 of those end blocks on a pillar. How does that work? It's kind of similar to the bell tower. Basically, you place down a normal block and you place an end block on top of it. You have to wait 6 hours for it to transition into the next stage. You place another one of them, wait 6 hours, place another, wait 6 hours, place another, wait 6 hours, then use another bloody knife on it, and that triggers the Apocalypse. So it takes a minimum of 24 hours for it to trigger. The thing that makes it almost impossible to happen is that at any point, anyone can just pick up the end block, and it's gonna reset the progress completely. Not only you can pick up 1 end block, if you have an Apocalypse Tower that has 3 end blocks, which means it took 18 hours for it to build, you can take out all 3 of those end blocks, and it's gonna reset the progress back to 0. So, that's really weird. Like, why is the hard part of the Apocalypse not making it, but just waiting? And that's what makes it almost impossible to happen. Because there also have been some Eve changes, some spawning changes. It's now super unlikely for an Eve to spawn into a village that already exists. So generally villages are, from now on, villages are only going to be 1 family. They will not last from multiple families anymore. It might still happen, but it's going to be very unlikely. So that means that the only way to build the end tower is to have your entire family last for over 24 hours and have everyone cooperate and have no one interrupt the Apocalypse at any point in time. Which of course means, if you want to build the Apocalypse, you want to build it... Oh, there's some good stuff for us here. If you want to build the Apocalypse, you want to build it outside of town, not in town, which is something to keep in mind. So if you want to build the Apocalypse, don't build it in town, just find a secret spot and build it there. But every time you add an end block, it triggers an announcement, same way you get like a bell tower marker. Everyone knows where the end tower is, so anyone can interrupt it, which means it just becomes kind of busy work at one point, you know? Because if someone wants to build the end tower, they can start building it, and then it's gonna trigger an announcement that it's being built, and then someone's gonna have to go interrupt it, and it's just gonna never happen. And I hope it never happens, because again, the whole idea of the Apocalypse is it's bad. It's a horrible garbage idea. I don't understand why Jason did this. Like he made, again, it didn't take too much effort to add this Apocalypse into the game. All the code was already in the game for it. Also, one big change compared to the previous Apocalypse right, if this apocalypse triggers, everything gets wiped, but no one dies. So we would just stay alive. Hi, kiddo. We just stay alive, and we would lose all our buildings, all our berry bushes, we'll be a wilderness again, but we will all still be alive. If it triggered right now, we will all still be here, and we could rebuild. But honestly, if, like, me personally, if the apocalypse triggered right now, if I were actually playing for real now, if I was like this guy, like, taking my berry bush, if the apocalypse triggered all of a sudden, and if we lost everything, I would just quit the game. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, we have to rebuild now. I would feel like ass. I would feel really bad. I would just quit the game. I would stop playing for today. Because it's such a horrible feeling for the player that if you just lose everything due to, like, some stupid thing, I don't know, man. It's just such a dumb idea. Oh, but Twisted, you say. It's a good thing because the map is filled with old villages and they have to be wiped out. That's what the apocalypse is for. That's not true. That is completely irrelevant because villages already get wiped. They get wiped constantly. You may, if you've been watching a lot of my videos, you may notice that we are almost never in the same village twice. Like, I've never been here. I've never, like, the only time I'm in the same village twice is when I record more than one video in a day, usually. Sometimes there are villages that last longer, but generally, like 90% of villages, is that my kid? That's not my kid. I should go feed him. You are Apocalypso. Apocalypse. Yeah, you're Apocalypse, kid. That's your name now. As I was saying, most villages die out really quickly. I don't have the exact numbers. Those numbers are probably available, like if you look at the stats from the game that are publicly available on the website. But in my experience, 90% of villages die out within like 4 hours, I would say. This village over here, maybe 8 hours old. It's a very big village, but like this stuff doesn't take that long to build. You know, this is probably, my guess, 8 hours old. I could be totally wrong, maybe it's not. Okay, that's my daughter. My daughter, oh, don't put this in my backpack. Put this over here, get this to my new daughter. Give it this all to her. Give it all to her. I know we don't need a new baker. I know, we're fine. Just, I want to give my stuff to my daughter. There we go. You are Severity. That's your name now. As I was saying, this village is very big, but it's not that old. Like, there's not that much stuff in the game right now. There is a lot of stuff in the game, but it doesn't take that long to get to the end of the tech tree. This village could be anywhere between 6 and 10 hours long. My guess is around 8. Talking to me, my name is North. That's not talking to me. So, like, even if you don't want to be in this village, this village is most likely gonna die out before the apocalypse triggers. There's maybe, you can actually look at the stats for bell towers on the website. I looked at them. In the month of December, there were a total of 5 bell towers built. Well, now, not every village builds a bell tower, of course, but a lot of big villages do, a lot of long-standing villages do, and we only had 5 of them in the whole month of December. And 2 of them were built right next to each other. So that's a total of 4 different villages that lived for long enough to build an actual bell tower in the span of 30 days. And those villages are all gone now. Maybe the latest one is still here, but I don't see any bell towers ringing over here. If there was a village with a bell tower, people would be ringing it. And if everyone in the village dies, unless someone finds it by accident, that village is gonna get wiped automatically in the background passively. Because if a tile is not seen by any person for 7 days, that tile is restored to its original position. Hello, Severine. That's a cool name, Severine. It's gonna be restored to its, like, original location. Look, so if you build, we have this kiln over here. If we all die and no one's here for 7 days, this is gonna become an empty block with a carrot or whatever it was when it first spawned in. So the apocalypse doesn't actually help with clearing out old towns. If you are hoping that the apocalypse is gonna clear out old towns, it won't actually, doesn't actually do that, because that already happens automatically. Like, maybe 2 months ago, maybe I was playing at this exact same spot, but with a different village. But in the meantime, that village got cleared out. I don't know, it's just, like, so weird. Like, why? It's not a good system. The apocalypse is bad. The only thing it does is it makes people who are playing at the moment, it makes them feel bad when it triggers. That's all it does, because tiles already get wiped on their own automatically. It doesn't help with that. It, you may say, oh, it says the progress of civilization. Yeah, okay, sure, it does. But that also already happens organically as people die out. Because again, every single village dies out. I've been playing this game almost daily for the past, what is it now, 9 months? 10 months? Since February? Yeah, it's been 10 months. It came out on February 28th, now it's December 29th today. It's been 10 months. All those villages I've played, any single village I ever played in before is all dead. There were a few towns that lived for a bit longer, but that was due to a bug with the Eve spawning, which has now been fixed, which means that's even less likely to happen. So I don't understand the point of the apocalypse at all. Hi baby. Sorry, I'm ranting, baby. Again, I warned you guys. I don't want to see any complaints in the comments. I warned you, it's gonna be a rant video. I'm not doing anything. I'm just holding a knife. I'll give my knife to someone that might actually be able to use it more efficiently. Let's just give my knife to a kid over here. That's probably gonna be better because I'm not gonna do anything with the knife. So I'd rather him have it. Even if he kills everyone, it's fine. Even if the apocalypse happens, and the apocalypse is not gonna happen unless people cooperate to make it happen. Which you might say, oh, that's good. That means the apocalypse is never gonna happen. It's not a big deal, but why is it even in the game if it's never gonna happen? Like, why didn't we get anything else? Why didn't we get a new character model in the game instead of the apocalypse? What's the point of the apocalypse? And I hope it never triggers, because it feels, oh, it's an awful feeling. Like, I know. And what? What's your problem, kiddo? I've been there with the apocalypse, and there's a video of mine. You can actually, oh, sorry. You are our Rant man. There we go. That's a fitting name. I played when the apocalypse came out, and almost everyone I know that played the game. I have a lot of YouTube buddies that played the game at the time. Almost everyone that played this game on YouTube quit the game after the apocalypse. Like, the only people that I know that continued playing it were me and Paragon Hex. All other friends of mine, all other YouTube friends of mine, they just quit because it just wiped out everything that they built ever. I don't know, man. And back then it was different, because back then there was the way tile culling. I don't think there was actually any tile culling that is right now. So if you built something, it would stay there forever. Then Jason tried solving it with the apocalypse by wiping out things by force, and then people got pissed. A lot of people stopped playing. A lot of people were angry, rightfully so. So he added a system where tiles get culled on their own, which was working fine until now, and still works fine. Still works great, which is why I think the apocalypse is completely pointless. Like, the only purpose the apocalypse serves is to piss off the people that were playing the game at the moment the apocalypse triggered. That's the only thing it does. It doesn't help out with wiping out big villages, because it happens already organically on its own. It doesn't help with stopping people from reaching the max tech, because max tech is reached within like 2 generations, and that doesn't really help. Okay, well, I'll admit, with the oil and whatnot, it does take a bit more than 2 generations, but the only thing that oil actually does is gives you more water. We actually do have like a cylinder and boiler here, a pump tower. Hi kiddo, hi baby. Can we actually finish this with the core? Oh, it's missing the piston. Missing some rubber over here. You are pump. You're pumpy. Sorry kid, I'm ranting. I'm not really focused on playing. I don't understand the apocalypse, and none of the arguments make. Again, if you disagree, feel free to disagree. Let me know in the comments. I wanna hear what you think. But like, the most common arguments I see from people are well, I'm strawmanning a bit right now because I'm just trying to guess the arguments that I'm gonna see in the comments. If your argument is, oh, it's too hard to happen, it's never gonna happen, then why do you even have it in the first place? Why is it in the game? And I hope it doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't trigger, because it's a horrible feeling just losing everything around you. It feels bad. It really feels bad. Okay, there's a. I'm not gonna actually steal that from me. That would be kind of mean. If it never triggers, that's great. But why do we even have it in the game then? It just gives us like some busy work to make sure that no one triggers the apocalypse. We have to make sure don't be on hot. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, that person's dead. That's what happens when you're hot. She gave her life for my child. She was good. So selfless. Oh, Lord. Such fun. This baby. Yeah, you just laugh, baby. Just laugh. I'll be happy now. Joy. Yay, baby. We're all happy. I did give you a name, right? You named you Purav. Purav, really? The second. Interesting. So as I was saying, if it never triggers, then why do we even have the apocalypse? What's the point? If it does trigger, then it just feels bad. Oh god, there's too many mosquitoes in here. It's awful. I don't understand why does the apocalypse have to be a thing. It's just busy work. I keep repeating myself, I know. It's just busy work. We have to like make sure that no one builds the monument because no one wants to just lose all the progress. It's a griefing tool. It's a mass griefing tool. Of course, it's a super slow griefing tool, but if you succeed in building it, it grieves literally everyone on the server, which is a griefer's wet dream. And I don't understand the point. Jason says, oh, it adds drama, but it doesn't add drama. Griefers aren't drama. Destroying stuff isn't drama. That's the worst part of this game. That's what makes this game not as good as it could be. You know, griefers cause problems. Apocalypse is a problem. That's not drama. The drama from this game doesn't come from people griefing and destroying stuff. That's just what makes the game annoying to play sometimes. The drama comes from the experience we have with the people around here, with us having to deal with the environment we're given. That's what makes the game fun for me. Like seeing a griefer kill someone and destroy stuff, that's not drama. That just makes me think, oh god, Jason, please add some more anti-griefing measures. Make it easy for us to deal with them. It doesn't make me enjoy the game. It just makes me more frustrated about it, and I don't want to be frustrated about a game I play for my own enjoyment. That just feels wrong. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna actually go take a look for one of those nose tags. So we have a hole marker over here. Let's actually go make a hole marker around. I want to see if we can find one. I'm not gonna trigger one because I don't want to kill anyone. Just do it. And again, if you want to trigger it, you just since they're always in the jungle, you have perfect temperature there. You just wait to get a baby, and you just kill the baby and put a knife in there. It's very easy to do. Like I've seen posts on the forums or on Discord by Tar. He did. Oh, I got stung again. That's fine. It's okay. We're fine. We just stay in a cool place. I've seen a post by him. He like literally did it in one life. He assembled all the materials for the apocalypse in one life as an Eve. I think he was actually a child of an Eve, and he could have triggered it if he didn't have to wait. I don't understand. I truly don't understand the point of this update. Can you actually feed me, please? I'm kind of hungry. Please feed me, kid. Please feed me. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die. I started. It's okay. It's fine. I gotta just respawn. Again, I'm just frantic. Not really focused on playing properly. I had too much loading. Okay, we have a Neve spawn here. Yeah, that's actually not bad. We might be able to find a no such. Hi. It's gonna be a weird video. I don't remember the last time we had a death in a video. I'm Steve, of course. I'm Minecraft Steve. So we are in the jungle now, so it might be a perfect opportunity to see how many no stages we can find. Just settling. Good. Okay, that's fine. How many of them we can find? Because they're supposedly not as rare as the monoliths. Yeah, there's a lot of water here. And also, like, we are on the same server right now, you know? We are on the same server as that big village. If that big village builds a monolith, and they won't because it builds the apocalypse because they won't because it's too hard. If they build the apocalypse, this village gets wiped out as well. It doesn't just wipe out everything in a radius. Which, if they actually wiped out everything in a radius, I would maybe even be okay with that. You know, I think that would actually be an okay solution. But like, if someone took it, if there's a super big advanced village that's like 6 hours old, maybe it's more. I don't know. There's a big village on the server. They build the apocalypse. We also die. Like, we are Aniv right now. My mom's Aniv. We would also die, even though we didn't really do anything. And imagine being a new player. Imagine playing the game. You spawn in, helpless, to a child, and all of a sudden everything gets wiped out because of the apocalypse. And of course, it doesn't kill people anymore. So what would happen is our mom would work her whole life towards making a village, and just as she's about to die, the apocalypse triggers and wipes out everything around her, making all her work completely pointless. All her effort is completely pointless. And of course, the apocalypse was easy to trigger. This game would be pointless, because this is a game about building stuff for your kids. When the game was being wiped every hour, everything you did was pointless, because you knew, like, why would I build both because they're gonna just disappear in an hour. It's what's gonna happen. Right now, I'm not new, no. I'm just ranting, Mom. Sorry. I'm not gonna be very useful to you. Actually, I might try being useful, we'll see. Again, it's just a rant video. It's just so frustrating, man. To have, like... I don't know, the apocalypse didn't take much work. Because it was already in the game. But I don't understand why Jason spent any of his time working on such an idiotic feature that's completely dumb and pointless. Again, that's my opinion on it. You might disagree. I might be completely wrong. Maybe this is the best thing that happened to the game. I don't see how that would be a possibility. I don't see how that would be possible. But I don't understand why... Like, that was this entire week's update. It was Christmas week, of course. So, it did take less work. He did work less because it was Christmas, of course. But imagine if instead of the apocalypse, we got... I don't know. We finally got the ability to plant some of those trees that we don't have the ability to plant. Good luck. Thank you, Mom, for the good luck. Let's actually get a banana with us and just, like, chill. Find some more bananas, perhaps. So, back when we got the tree planting update, Jason, I think there's, like, 6 trees you can plant, maybe 4. He said, okay, I'm gonna add a bunch of trees right now. I'm gonna add more of them later. That was back in, I don't know, September? August? Still don't have any more trees. There's still so many trees we cannot plant. Why didn't we get that? Why didn't we not get a use for dogs, a fix for dogs to make them less annoying? There are dogs in the game, but no one builds them because they are horrible. They are almost worse than the apocalypse because they cause so many problems. I love dogs. I want to have dogs in a village, but making dogs is basically just griefing. It's literally what it is. Oh, there's some iron here. Might bring that back. I don't see why not. Might as well be a little bit useful, you know? Let's not be completely useless this time. Let's try doing something. That's exactly what we're gonna do. But yeah, there's so many things in the game, like tiny little things, tiny little bug fixes. For example, there's like so many issues on GitHub, and they're gonna be fixed. He said he's gonna be doing a lot of work on fixing bugs next week, which is awesome. Like some bugs and some things that are just a bit off, that don't work quite as intended. That's awesome, I love that. But why do we get the apocalypse? It's like a bunch of new things. Again, it's not that much work. Adding stuff to this game is not that much work. The thing that takes the most work is drawing things, but if it's just pointless and it's bad for the game. It makes the game worse. Why work on something that makes the game worse? I don't understand that. I don't get it. I truly don't get it. And again, this might have been a big city before, like a week ago. But since the way the game works, if a village dies out, it's basically gone forever. Okay, so if you don't get any babies, that village is basically gone forever now. More so with the recent spawning changes. If we die out, no one is ever going to see this village again. The way Eve spawned, it spawned until far away. No one's ever gonna see it again. I'm gonna just feed you, just in case. I want to be safe. I want to make sure you are alive and well. That should be enough. 1 cactus fruit should be enough for you for the time being. I don't understand. I really don't understand what's the point of the apocalypse. What does it do? It doesn't help out to wipe out advanced villages, because that already happens passive on its own. It's so weird. Like, there's so many other things you could have done, and it's especially so weird because last time we got the apocalypse, it almost killed the game. It was so bad. The update was so horribly bad. People hated it so much. So many people stopped playing. I actually I thought it was gone for good, because it was an experiment. It was a horrific disaster. And now we have it again. And even worse, it's like the technology requirements for this current apocalypse are lower than for the previous apocalypse. Which is also kind of weird. Isn't the idea supposed to be that it's like a super advanced thing? It's not. It's like a basic. I could literally, if I wanted to, I could literally make all the materials for the apocalypse right now, in this life. If I tried, I could probably do it. Maybe not completely, but my kids could probably finish it, no problem. It's so weird. Also, apocalypse is like a magical thing. Jason is always very specific about not wanting to have any magic in the game, like any supernatural stuff. The only supernatural thing we have in the game right now is cursing, but that's a necessity because we have reincarnation, because it's also a necessity, because if you could just play one life ever, this would not be a good game, because who would buy a game you could play for like, you could play only once and then you die in your first life because your mom abandons you, and then that would be bad. So you have to have reincarnation, of course, otherwise it doesn't work. And because you can reincarnate, if someone's causing problems, someone's griefing, you cannot just kill them to end it because they're gonna just respawn. There has to be a system, and that system is cursing. So that's the only quote-unquote magic in the game. And Jason is very, very insistent of not having any other supernatural things in the game. And then he adds the apocalypse, which is triggered by a magic blood ritual. I don't understand. I literally don't understand. I love Jason. I love this game so much. I've been playing it almost daily for the past almost a year now. And I love this game. I always am gonna defend Jason's vision and whatnot. But this is complete bollocks. It's complete nonsense. I don't understand what he was thinking. I truly don't understand. I don't understand. I gotta say it again. Even though I know it's annoying. I don't understand this update at all. And it's not a big deal. It really is not a big deal. Because of course, if you didn't get an update at all, I would be fine. Honestly, I think honestly no update would be better than this update, because it would not be as annoying. But I don't know, it just like feels wrong. Not that he put work into it, but that he brought the entire concept back, even though the last time it almost killed the game. Like, why? He does remember what happened last time, you know, everyone hated it. And everyone still hates it. Then he made it impossible to trigger. Which means it's never gonna happen. Like, maybe it's gonna, like, I think the idea is, the apocalypse is almost impossible to happen. It's gonna happen maybe once per year when people put their minds to it, and then it's gonna be like an event, but then it's not gonna be like a fun event. Yeah, we triggered the apocalypse. It's gonna be like a bad event. It's not fun. Like, that's, I kind of feel like, I personally disagree with Jason on what makes this game fun. He always, like, when he talks in, like, forums and comments and whatnot, he always likes to mention that he likes to create drama in the game, and griefers cause drama. They're very important to have griefers cause drama. That's not true. That's just not true. Griefers make the game worse. They don't cause drama. They make people annoyed and make them leave. They're bad. Apocalypse is bad. It's a bad update. It's a horrible update. I don't understand. I'm just confused. And I know I haven't done anything today. Again, I'm just ranting. And I don't know. I don't understand. If we have the apocalypse, let's just, doesn't Jason add a purpose to our altars? If you make an altar, you get a higher chance of giving birth. That's magic as well, right? Is that not the same thing? I don't understand. I don't get it. Haven't found any notes. I just actually really want to find one of them. I'm gonna keep on exploring, gathering some food left and right. Hello, Mr. Snake. You're fine. Yeah, take a look at the jungle. There was a jungle right around here. I think it was a very tiny jungle. So the chance of finding a Jason face in there, fairly low, but maybe another jungle over there. There are jungles everywhere. There we go, I found one. So if you go, don't get mosquitoes, please. Let's go around here if you can. There's a dark nosage right there. Let's put this on the floor next to us. So if you look at the recipes over here, blood knife plus dark nosage is live nosage with end stone. You kill someone, put a blood knife in there. That frees you from the slowdown. I think it should free you from the slowdown. And you get an end stone. You put that end stone into a stone block that's carved with a chisel, and you get an end block. You do that 4 times. You have all the things you need for a tower. And these are not that rare. Like, it didn't take me that long. My basket is right over here, by the way. I just left it in so I could carry some food with me just in case. Basket is right to the north of here. Oh, it's more iron. I can't actually carry more iron, which is unfortunate. I am full. I want to, like, take a look around here. If I die, it doesn't really matter. Again, because I'm just trying to... I'm basically just ranting today. I know some people hate that. I hate it as well. I hate fan videos, but I love this game so much. And things like this frustrate me. Because... thankfully, the apocalypse doesn't seem like it to trigger. If it did trigger, people would be pissed off. There will be people who would just stop playing, for sure. I have no doubts about that. So that's what kind of, like, I don't know. It's not, it's the opposite of what makes this game fun. Is kind of what I'm trying to say. It's the opposite of why people enjoy 1 Hour 1 Life. I love 1 Hour Life. It's an amazing game. It's my basket over here. I love it so much. I truly do. But I don't understand the apocalypse. I'd rather have anything else better than that. I'd rather have nothing because it just annoys me and everyone. And I don't understand Jason's vision for this. I don't like that he tries to force drama. Like, his idea was, in the comments, that he wants people to try to win the apocalypse, and then people see the notification that's being built, and then they, like, 1,000 tiles away, like several thousand tiles away, and then they make a caravan, and they all journey there to stop it. Like, that does not sound like fun at all. That sounds very annoying. It does not sound fun. At all. Like, that idea of, like, an entire village making a caravan and leaving, that's not gonna happen with the current game mechanics. You just cannot do that. You cannot live a nomadic lifestyle. It's not feasible because you need to have a steady food source. Of course, you can't just like walk around forever and get food, no problem. If you want to, but that's very boring. Like, you could just like, if I wanted to like go 1,000 tiles away, I could just walk there, find food along the way. Nope, that's not a problem at all. I could easily do that if I don't get stung by a snake, but that's not very fun. What makes this game fun is building up something from nothing, interacting with other players, interacting with your family, getting bonded. Hello, duck. Right down here. And bananas, yay, iron. There we go, mom. That's my sis, never mind. What happened? What happened? What's happening, sis? Who's not listening, Hope? You're a listener, okay. I could bring back some more food. We don't have actually any food at all. We need to have listen to Mama, right? Yeah, okay, people are being weird. Do we have a firebow drill anywhere? Is that a thing we have right now? Get a firebow drill going if we can. We will need a bit of I think there's one milkweed over here behind this dude. Yeah, we gotta get more milkweed for the firebow drill. We have a hatchet already, which is good. Baskets. Let's go find some milkweed. Let's go take a basket with us. We did bring a basket back. Might as well take one. And let's get a bit of food. Yeah, rope. That's good enough. Let's take this with us. Let's go east this time. Because we went west last time. We might find like a green valley over here. I know there's stuff in... There's milkweed to the west. But someone's already going there. So they might pick it up before my time. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. I really want to know what you think about the apocalypse. And of course, make sure to mention if you played back the first when the first apocalypse came out, like back in April or whatever it was. I think actually it was April 1st, the week of April 1st, a few days before April 1st. I think everyone thought it was a joke because it was April 1st. That rings a bell. That might be true. I don't actually remember exactly. It's been so long. And so many things have happened. But yeah, let me know what you think about this update. Let me know what you think about the idea of an apocalypse. And the argument I like see so much on the forums and Discord, like, oh, it's almost impossible to happen, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, what's the point if it's almost impossible to happen? I don't understand. I'm gonna try and stop ranting now. It's been a big old rant so far. As I warned you again, I warned you at the beginning. It's gonna be a rant video. But hopefully it never happens. But I just don't understand. It's not the idea of the apocalypse that I'm against. Like, it's not that I hate this subject because he spent time on work on the apocalypse. I don't like it because it feels wrong that he would want stuff like this to happen. Like, that doesn't... I feel like Jason does not... Jason and I, well, Jason and a lot of people, let's just say Jason and I because I don't know what other people think, because I'm just myself. Jason and I have a very different idea of what makes this game fun, I feel. He wants griefing and drama and, well, I shouldn't like say that he wants griefing, but he thinks griefing should be a part of the game. We do have tools to deal with it, and he does actually do a great job of fixing exploits, stuff like that. But, he does it, I feel, maybe a little bit reluctantly, but I don't want to put words in his mouth because I don't actually know for sure. But he wants drama. I don't want any drama. I think a lot of people agree that they don't want any drama. That does not make the game fun. Drama does not make the game fun, in my eyes. You might disagree, and if you do, let me know. But artificial, let's call it artificial drama, you know? Because the apocalypse is not like drama that comes from people playing the game. It's like an outside influence added by the developer to cause drama. That's what I dislike. Like drama, like people arguing within the game because of something, that's fine. But having to deal with an outside thing such as the apocalypse that was added to artificially create drama, that feels wrong. I think that's kind of what I'm actually trying to get at here. Like the game is fun because of what it is, not because there's like artificial sources of drama in it. The only drama that's good drama is actual natural drama. People griefing is not drama, it's just annoying. Having to prevent the apocalypse is not drama, it's just an annoying busy work thing. That's kind of my thoughts on it. Let me know what you think. I would say that I'm gonna stop ranting and talking about it now, but I'd be lying. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just like try and get as many ropes as we can. There's some milkweed here. I could bring back some milkweed seeds as well. I'm gonna guess that someone already brought milkweed seeds back. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I'm gonna bring back, let's say, I can actually bring back the... Oh, we can't put the last one in the basket, right? Let's actually not even make a last. Let's not even try that. I'm gonna make 3 ropes in total. Maybe 2. And then just bring them all back. Oh, I just found a snared rabbit. I'm kind of far away from home. That's unusual. That's actually really unusual. Huh, okay, how did that happen? Is there maybe a civilization nearby? Let's put this in here. I kind of want to take a look around. Maybe we'll find more signs of civilization. Someone's definitely here because we can see there's a wild carrot here. Prospect. Do we have any... Like maybe... Oh! Where did you go? Are you unrelated to me? What? Hi. I am from another country. Okay, I'm coming with you. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, how advanced are you? Wow, okay. Hi. Hi. My mom is on Eve. We live close by. Oh, wow, yeah. Hi. Cool. That's awesome. This is still family. Oh, that's so awesome. Like this, if I was any, this is what makes the game fun. This is the drama I like. Just like stumbling upon other people and doing stuff. I'm gonna actually go back and I'll actually come back here. I don't know how I'll be able to get back here. I'm gonna just I'm actually gonna... This is yours actually. Let's just give this back to you. This is your snare. I don't want to take that from you. This is my rope though. Can I take something as an offering here? That'd be kind of cool. And this is what I like about the game. Like just these random things that happen. This is fun. Having to fight like an artificial apocalypse. That's a magic ritual, and it just doesn't feel right. Oh, this guy is so cool. Actually, okay, does anyone want to come with me to meet my family? Sure, okay. I'm a black smith. You're a blacksmith. Okay, okay, sure. We have tons of iron. Let's go. Let's go home. Good. Yeah, it's very good. That's no relation, baby. Let's go back home. And she has a home marker as well, so she'll be able to get back to her place if she needs to. Kind of cool. Oh, we do have a home marker. Sure, we actually do eat some of these things, like some berries with us. It's not that far away. It's actually kind of close. I'm getting some random stuff along the way. Sorry, I was sent out to get rope. I gotta get rope. Let's go. Okay, this is enough for now. Let's go. We are super close. Close now. We're close now. Not that far away. We'll be there soon. It's actually so close. I love that. It's Eve spawned 250 tiles away, by the way. So it's 250 tiles away from the last Eve. My guess is my mom spawned first, and then this lady spawned in. Actually, no, this lady spawned in first, and then my mom spawned after her. 150 tiles away. Probably the distance between us. And usually most teams just die out. But, apparently we have 2 successful E villages over here. It's kind of cool. Where are they? Where are they at? They're still here. I think she got a baby. No, she got a stone or something. Because let's keep on going. Almost there. Don't get killed by the wolf. That would be very bad. Okay, I remember this spot. I kind of got, like, went far away. But further away than I expected. They're still here. I have no food right now, which is bad. This lady's still here. That's all I care about. Okay, there's the oil. Still could use some food. They're all still following me. It's awesome. There's a snake. Don't get killed, please. Oh, okay. We just actually went a lot further than I thought I went. I thought I was closer, but I was not. Okay, let's actually just chill here for a sec. Thank you. Almost there. Almost there. I thought it was closer. I'm so sorry if that's you. I thought we were really close. Come on. Okay, I remember this place. I think it's at the end of the swamp. Here! Look! I found another village. They have stuff. A big village. We can cooperate. Also, I brought back ropes for the fireball drill. It's good. Peace. Peace. We did it. We merged 2 villages. Good job, Oscar. That's my name is Steve. I'm Steve, not Oscar. Who are you talking to? I'm Steve. Thank you. Welcome. So we have new people here. That's actually really cool. I love that. This is a great spot, by the way. We have a lot of stuff over there. Oh, this guy is so dead. Come here. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me, Ollie. Ollie, come here. What? Ollie! Gosh darn! If you get stung, get into snow. Okay, you'll be fine. In the name, I can name you as well. So that's such a lovely thing that happened here. I love this so much. It's such a cool experience. And if you all just got killed by the apocalypse right now, it would be a really bad experience because it would be just disappointment. Which is why I don't like the apocalypse. It's a disappointment. Makes things bad. We have to also build a road to the other village. It's gonna be my plan. This might be a long video, I don't know. Because I'm kind of tempted to live out this life. But it's gonna be like an hour long video. I don't know, hour and a half long video because it died on my first life. I don't know what to do, man. I'm gonna try and connect these villages together. That's what I'm gonna do. You think we should move? I think this is a better spot. But they have more things than we do. But this is better. I will build a road. I'll try at least. I'll try to build a road. The problem is I don't know if I'll be able to find that when I'm older. Okay, that's good. I'll try to build a road. That's gonna be my job for today. So we're gonna need to get some, yeah, flat rocks over here. I'll bring back some more. That's gonna be my plan. Yeah, I'll go get. I found a lot of green. We might actually die out here because we have. You're the only girl in here. This village might just die out completely. Oh, we have a girl over here. It's fine. Okay, let's get some steaks then. Let's actually bring back some steaks and sticks and whatnot. Let's just take this with us. And let's eat a banana with us over here and just bring back more things. Let's bring some maple back. Oh, okay, I just got stung by a boar from behind a tree. Yep, that sucks. That also solved my problem of whether to end the video or not. I didn't do it on purpose, I promise. It was a stealth boar behind a tree. I literally didn't see it. I really feel bad. I did want to build a road there. Let's try and run back home. At least we did something good, you know? I'm so sorry, sis. I am so sorry, sis. I failed. I died. You are our only hope. I love you, Steve. Love you, Hope. Oh, I'm so dead. Killed by wild boar with piglet. Now, isn't that specific? But yeah, obviously gonna end this video here. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm really curious. And I'm also really curious if the apocalypse is ever gonna trigger. I don't think it should. And I don't understand. I mean, I guess the idea is that there's always something looming in the background, but then it's like a magic ritual thing, which just feels... It feels like it doesn't belong with the game. I don't know. I'm unhappy with this update. It's not a big deal, but I usually love all the updates. And this is probably the first one in a long time that I actually disliked. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'm gonna end this one here. Thank you all so much for watching. My name has been Twisted from HoneyBunnyGames. Now we'll see you next time.